outside, hopefully you guys can't even really hear it. I'm gonna start with some primer. Prep my face for the makeup. Just need about a pea-sized amount of primer for your face, eyes, and everything. This is live, right? Okay, good. For a second I didn't see anything. I was like, did I not hit live? Okay, so just a pea-sized amount for your whole face, eyes, and everything. It's gonna close your pores, fills in fine lines. Make sure makeup goes on even and lasts all day. Hi, Nicole. My lips already feel dry. Let's do some lip exfoliator today because they definitely feel like they need it. This is our lip exfoliator. It's got sugar and shea butter. Sugar's a natural exfoliant and shea butter's like, you know, to soften it too. And I'll just leave it on through the video and take it off at the end before I put my lips on. Sarah. Okay, let's do some brows. Let's do brow palette today. Let's use a blonde brow palette and I use a darker of the two colors, which I totally just got all over my nail. Because that's life, right? Brow artist brush. Hi, Sandra. The angled side I'll use for my brows. Hi, Cassandra. Hi, Tina. No, Lyric, I haven't colored my hair. Not recently. Probably in the next about month, maybe I'll put some highlights in it. Again, hi, Cynthia. I know, I got my tan on. I mean, I feel like I don't even look that tan if you don't know me, but I've been very pale lately. So just a couple coats of our tanning spray. I didn't even use any today, just yesterday and the day before. But I definitely feel like I got some nice glow on. But not orangey glow. That's what's awesome. Thank you, Becky. It takes longer to curl my hair, but I definitely love it curled. You just don't always have time for that. Hi, Michelle. Something about that beginning of the brow, there we go, that I didn't like. I'm doing good, Jenny. Hi, Krista. Hi, Jill. If you're just tuning on, make sure to say hi, tell me where you're coming from. If there's not live in red at the very top, though, that means it's not live anymore. And if I miss your comment, don't hate. I try to see as many as I can. Sometimes they go through too fast for me. Do we still have the one emoji? The tanning spray is 25, and then the lotion's 39. But I've been just using the spray for just my upper half. I don't even have my lower half started. I don't show my legs too much right now. So I'm like, I don't care. What was I gonna say? Thank you, flowers. That's what I was talking about. There is still flowers. That's awesome. They're my favorite. I'm so scared to try it. I don't want to have darker patches or whatever. No, definitely. It's the spray's the easiest. Like the bronzer, what's it called? The lotion is very easy to use too, but I think the spray is even easier to use. And I got this spray literally when we got our self-tanning products last March, like over a year ago, and I'm just as I was using it now running out. I mean, okay, I have not used it more than probably a dozen occasions of a couple times each. So that's still a long time. Because I probably used it at least every month or two, and usually like multiple times. Like I'd use it many days in a row before like an event, or just when I feel like I want to get my tan on, either or. Power still here. Hi Destiny, hi Margie, hi Milena, hi Jennifer. Just the biggest thing you want to do is make sure unless you use an applicator, which would make it easier to not get on your hands, make sure to wash your hands, because your hands aren't supposed to get tanned, so they will get orange if you leave any on your palms. You know, because it's not like your palms ever get tanned. Hi Amber. I know I love the flowers. Yes, spray and then rub it in. For my face and the back of my neck, I spray it on my hand directly. So I spray like maybe two to three squirts. Sometimes I talk too fast. Rub it through my hands and put it on my face. And usually I do that twice on my face because my face is always just a little bit paler on my neck. It's just harder to hold color, even in like real sun. It gets harder for it to hold color. You know, just because you wash your hand or your face more and that type of thing. And then I'll squirt one squirt for the back of my hands. I rub it again and then put it on the back of my neck and rub up into like my hairline because I do wear my hair up a good amount. For my arms, I do choose to use the applicator, but I've done it without our applicator. I don't have it here on me. It's in the bathroom. But we have a sponge applicator, which is really nice because then you don't really get it on your hands necessarily for that part. And you probably could use it on your face. I just feel like I can get in all the nooks and crannies with my fingers, like, you know, like on my eyes because I go everywhere, like into my hairline, better than, you know, with my hands and an applicator. Hi, Tamika. Does it get dark enough that I can skip foundation? That's up to you if that's what you mean. Yes, it gets dark enough that if you sound like you feel like you can use foundation still, or if it's not like it's going to cover up imperfections, but if you don't really have any, like if you're using foundation more to even out your skin tone and stuff, yes, I do find that it's good for that, but I mean, I'm the kind of person that still uses foundation, so it's kind of a hard question to answer. I generally... If someone told me to use fuzzy socks to put it on. Oh, possibly. As long as it's anything that doesn't shed. I don't really know. The applicator definitely works good for me. I just slightly wet it and then squeeze it out. Kind of like a blending bud for your face. Like you wet it and you squeeze out all the excess, but it's still kind of damp. That's what I do. Not, if you use it dry, you're going to end up, like, you know, it's going to end up soaking up the product. So I do... probably 6 to 8 squirts on my arm, then rub it in for one coat, and then I tend to do 2 coats. Like, you know, rub it in, and then another maybe 6 squirts for each of my arms. This spray is really easy, though. I'm taking way too long to do my brows because I'm too busy talking. And this video is actually supposed to be quick, but that's what happens with life, right? It's not actually quick. Okay, let's brush through these. This brow always loves me more. I love my left brow. I hate my right brow. Does not work the same, but I always brush them through just to kind of soften it up a little bit. But is it just me, or does this brow just naturally like arch better and look better, and this one just does not do its thing? I don't like it. When you tan, you don't need foundation? That's awesome. Yeah, it's definitely nice and even. I would just... If you wash your face a good amount, maybe do double the amount, or at least your first time. The first time, definitely, I do extra on my face. Okay, let's get into palette 3. Check it out of the drawer. The tanner lasts, it depends. So it depends on like how your skin sheds naturally, because it's a progressive tan. So you're not going to see the results within seconds. Within maybe 3 to 4 hours, you'll start to see a little bit of tan, but for me, it's overnight. So like I'll do it, you can do it in the morning and let it progressively do it during the day, but the day I did it the other day, the first day I showed both my arms, I did it that night before, which if you guys know me, I'm actually on a night shift, so it's the afternoon when I put it on, but then when I woke up in the middle of the night, that's when I had my tan on. And actually, I think I'm a crazy person. I went to the gym with one arm tanner than the other, and I didn't care. My hair is not gray. I got blonde highlights, but not gray. But yeah, so overnight or throughout the entire day, like I think like after like 8 to 10 hours is when you'll see the full effect. You can do 2 coats like at once. Like you do 1 coat, maybe wait 2-3 minutes, make sure it's dry, then do a 2nd coat on wherever you want. If you want even more tan, you can use it every day throughout the week and just build up a tan progressively throughout the week. Actually, for me, I find after 3 or 4 days in a row, I'd be plenty enough tan and I don't need to use anymore. But, and then from there, it kind of depends on, so for right now, I'm probably just going to do every 2nd day or every 3rd day. Or sometimes I just get lazy and just stop doing it. That's usually what happens. But I like when I got my tan going on. What was I going to say? So yeah, it depends how fast kind of your skin naturally sheds, you know, the layers of your skin. Make sure to exfoliate your skin before you put tanning products on. And then just like constantly make sure to be scrubbing your body evenly, like you normally wash your body, I guess. And moisturize. Moisturize like normal lotion like you would use every day, so it helps like, you know, stay even, if that makes sense. But every couple days is when I just like to reapply and then it just lasts. Okay, so it kind of just depends how much of a tan you build up, and then how long from there or whatever. So if you just use it one day and never apply, maybe just a couple days, but you'll only see a little bit. I'd suggest using it a couple times in a row to build up a tan first. So I'm gonna use some Determined right now, right on my brow bone thingamabob here, right there. And this will be the transition color. We're gonna keep this nice and light, simple eye. And try to keep this quick. This was supposed to be a short video. I mean, I don't have that limited time, but I am going to get pedicure soon, my friend. So I gotta keep this kind of quick. Don't put anything on your body right before you put the lotion, but put the tanning stuff on. It should be on clean skin. So even your face, you get out of the shower from me, I get out of the shower and I put rose water, uplift, and moisturizer on right away. It kills me when sorry, I got that in my throat. It killed me when I have to get out and not spray myself immediately with rose water. So I put the self-tanning stuff on and then wait a couple minutes, probably 10-15 minutes, and then I'll spray myself with rose water, uplift, and my day cream, like I always do. So yeah, nothing on after you get out of the shower. I just suggest, even if you're not showering to wash your hair and actually showering for the day, if you want to do it at night, still wash your body right before and kind of scrub your body good. Just a curling iron. I think I used a wand today, but the tanning spray is $25 and the tanning lotion is $39. Colors for lip stains, probably Shy. Sleek's dark, but I don't mind it with some looks. I'm not a big dark lip person personally, but I kind of like Sleek. It's very deep look. Serendipitous is one of the new. It's like purpley. It's kind of like Swagger, but lighter, I think. More pinkish, but I like that. And then there's a new one. Whatever the new very, very light one is, I like that. I don't know what it's called. Thank you, Lisa. Okay, so now let's use a different brush. Let's use our angled brush. Where's my angled brush? Oh, everything's a hot mess. I don't know where it is. I'm about to not use it. Come on, Kayla. Get your act together. I really don't know where it is. Because I got all my liners that are here. Is it in with them somewhere? So I was taking all of my eyeliners the other day for you guys to show you everything that you can pick from. I guess a liner shader brush is where it's at because I don't know where my angled brush is. That makes me sad. Did I drop it? I don't know. We'll use a liner shader brush then, I guess. Oh wait, I found it. It was right in front of my face. I suck. Hi Tammy. Is your hair more on the thick side? Definitely thin side. But it's on the thin side, but I do have a good amount of it. But this side's definitely thinner, like through here. Lots of hairspray. But lots of hairspray. These are the so putting on lotion after tanners won't mess up the tan. No. Nope. I wouldn't. I mean, I know some people have used it right after, like immediately after, but for me, I tried that once and I even washed my hands, and for some reason by adding the lotion after, it made my hands really orange for a day. So I choose to wait till hours after it's on, and then like say I put it on that morning, that night I would put lotion on, and that next morning every day from there on, that type of thing. Wrong palette. This palette's in my lap. Okay, let's do some Tickled with our angled brush, which I think is clean. Hopefully it's clean, which I found because I get so distracted. I swear if I try to make a quick video, it's like impossible. So I'm going to get a decent amount of that, and I'm going to put this as my outer V color. It's not that dark at all, because we're keeping a nice, light, simple eye. But usually this is the color I would use as a transition color, but not today. I'm going to add more. Hi, Brandy. Yes, I do, Anna. I love colorful shirts. That's always how it's been, but I've gotten even more since I've joined Younique, but I've always just... And V-necks are just like such an easy look for me. I always find shirts for like $5 to $10 and get a bunch of V-necks. Like I used to get a lot at Target. Target had awesome cheap V-necks. Now there's H&M here that I get stuff from. But I have a lot of Express cheap ones too that I was in the clearance section. All over. I had to get Johnson's baby oil and put it over the lotion when it dries completely. Are you talking about the body self-tanning lotion? That's what I mean. That's what you're talking about? That's definitely possible. We're gonna split a little bit below too, or a lot below, whatever. So when I was with shaving your legs and the spray or the lotion, I suggest, so say you're gonna say you want to start doing it, I would suggest the night before shave your legs, or the morning before, like before. So say Monday morning or night, shave your legs if you're gonna do your legs, and then the next day, the next morning, do it. If you shave and then immediately put it on, sometimes you'll get a little bit of that streaky, like just because it's like really freshly shaved. I hope you know what I mean by that. But I don't find, as long as you're shaving everywhere, I don't find that it fades any differently for me, if that makes sense. But I definitely don't suggest shaving right before. That's the biggest thing for suggestion. Thank you, Gina. Where's my big fluffy brush? There it is. Finish blending that out. I was almost gonna use this with my left hand. That is not gonna work. I can do the mascara with my left hand, but not my eyeshadow. Such defined features, thank you. I'm not sure what that means, but if you said it's a good thing, thank you. Okay, I think we're good. I really like this color a lot. It looks good in my tan too. I can't wait till I can start getting a real tan, like actually been sitting in the sun. This weekend's supposed to be sunny. Maybe I'll spend a couple hours out there. It's just hard. Like I don't have a yard here, so I have to like go out publicly, and I don't like that to get a tan on, but I love getting a natural tan on. Just feeling the sun. What am I getting? Liner Trader brush is what I want in my life. Thank you, Caitlin. Okay, and then let's use this Smitten. I love using this as a lid color. This light, shimmery-ish, not sparkly, but shimmery-ish color. And I just press it on when I want to do my lid color. Okay, I'm gonna finish blending after I do the other side. Hi, Sylvia. Yeah, palette 3. Like, it's weird knowing me, or me knowing me, or if you guys know me, I love purple. And you think I love the purple most of this palette, which I do when I want a smoky eye, but it's much darker than you'd assume. I really like these other colors. Even without purple better sometimes. Not that I don't like the purple, but the other colors are just as gorgeous. It's like shimmery, yeah. Not like a sparkle glittery color, but like shimmery. Like a highlighter kind of color, I feel like. Well, I like that. Should we still do some black wings, right? Yeah, you can try this lemon green palette. Yeah, definitely. Oh, give me 1 second. My nose is killing me. Always when I'm on here. Okay, let's... What? Pencil liner. Let's just still do some white. You guys know I love white on the waterline. I need to sharpen this though. So we're gonna do some wings and do some white on the waterline though first. Because if you didn't know, you get any one of our pencil eyeliners in our Kudos, any one of our 5 eye palettes, and our 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. That's in our monthly Kudos, which is like our monthly deal. And that's $74 this month, which is like $19 savings. Plus you get this cute little makeup bag on top of it. So it's awesome. We got 5 palettes and 11 different eye colors. Eyeliner colors, sorry, I meant. Okay, there we go. That just makes your eyes pop and appear bigger. I just love how bright it makes my eyes. And let's do some black wings. If I can find it. So perfect is our black. Thank you, Mercedes. Oh yes, who ordered their loose powder? Ordered the loose powder. So it's already on back order. I don't even think it's going to be off back order before it's out of stock. So if you want any of the colors, even if they're on back order, order it. They're expecting 3 different shipments between now and the 15th of June. So if you order now, you're going to get one of the first few shipments. If you order later, you're going to get one of the last shipments, if not at all. Because it will be out of stock soon. This is only limited supply, new loose powder foundation, the same colors as our current powder and liquid foundation. Not 2 bags of the Kudos, just 1. I'm ready for the Kudos again. Awesome, Verda, yes. Okay, so I start my wings on the outside and I come down. And then I kind of start to work my way over. Okay, I'm gonna do the other side and then kind of perfect my wings because right now it just looks like a random, doesn't look good at all. But we're gonna do the other side and then fix it up. Presenter's kit, no, it's all pre-packaged. And subject to change based on availability of products. I always have a problem with this side, if you know me. Left wings just don't work for me. And if you know me, you know I really am sorry that I can't see all the comments when I'm doing my liner. I try my best. But I see them out of my corner of my eye going by. Don't hate that I can't see. Did you just see that? Oh my goodness, I totally just got that all over myself. Just like slipped out of my hand. Like, total live moment. Anything could happen when you're live. Why? Usually this one doesn't curl up as much, and now this one's curled up more than this one. Of course. Oh goodness. Oh goodness gracious. Now we got one thick wing. Wow. You should just give up on making them even. Okay, close enough, whatever. We just say close enough when it is. I just bring it below on the very outside. Whatever, we're just calling them even enough. That's always how it has to be, because if you try too hard, you're gonna mess them up even worse. Yes, perfect liner. Just try them, Bella. That's what I did for like 6 months before I did them on video. I just tried them every night, over and over again. Thank you, Wendy. Oh my gosh, I feel like I got, there we go, hair everywhere. Okay, let's get my hair out of the way so I can do my mascara, get these eyes finished up. You're good, Allie. Thank you, Michelle. The liquid liner isn't super wet. That's personally what I like about it. I know that's not what everybody loves about felt tip liners, but for me, I get really shaky, and I like that it doesn't turn into a really shaky line because it's not like crazy wet. But using the side of it works best for me. But I think it's just wet enough that it applies perfectly for me. I personally just don't like the ones that you dip in something and it gets really wet and it goes everywhere, because I make an even bigger hot mess of those. Okay, gel and then fibers just attached to that gel. And that just what really gives you that length and volume. And only apply that mid to ends. No reason to go too close to the base of your lashes. Oh, get a spell. Just start smaller too. Start smaller, work your way up. Heartbeat line, yeah, I definitely understand that. Now seal that fibers in with the gel, very important. So make sure they don't go anywhere all day. If you get mascara on you, you probably can barely even see that. Just wait till it dries and then it comes off easily. Okay, we got those lashes done. Let's get the other side. Awesome, glad she got it for Mother's Day. The lightest pigment color there is that you use. There's a lot of light pigment colors. I know you're talking about the loose pigments, not the, like, the highlighter ones. Like, I mean, I use them on my lid all the time, but the typical ones you use under your brow, like, are Curious, Sexy, and Angelic. So I guess I'd say those three are the lightest. But they're not like lightest as in like nothing. It's very shimmery. Like they show up well, I find. You love the mascara 100%? Awesome. Thank you, Valerie. You can definitely feel free to share this. Or my left eyes, I swear, always just loves me more. Just goes on much more effortless. Thank you, Adrienne. No, Haley. As long as you're using enough gel, no. I always used, as you saw, 2 coats of gel to seal them in. Thank you, Tisa. That tan I got going on. I swear it almost looks like I got foundation, except we need to cover up these bad boys, because hormonally, once a month, you know, stuff happens, which sucks. So I may or may not even mix some taffeta in. I don't know how dark I got, but we're going to use the Velour right now. Yes, I love those flowers too. Okay, so I'm just emptied the dropper, if you were wondering what that was. I was emptying everything that was in the dropper into the tube thingamabob. And shake it up good. Thank you, Tina. I love how nice and simple this looks. It's so weird because, like, I see palette 3, and for the longest time I was always using the darker colors. And I like dark smoky eyes, but not for like an everyday look. You can use the lighter colors too. And the last time I used this color with this on the lid, this in the crease, and I like that too. There's so much variety with these palettes, and I don't even touch the variety usually. But now I have been, and I've been liking it. Like, I love how nice and simple this look is. I was closing my eyes for you guys to see my eyes, not because I just decided to close my eyes. That looked a little funky now that I think about it. Okay, let's take the hairs off first, because Milo, my cat, likes to get his hairs everywhere, all over my brush. So let's get our liquid foundation brush and our liquid foundation in Velour. Well, it's my perfect color for my tan. So our liquid's a liquid that dries to a powder finish. So I buff it in like it's a powder. It's not like super wet at all like a normal liquid. It's really hard to explain until you try. But if you have not tried, you need to feel how lightweight it is. It is just a medium coverage, but you can use it with the concealer and or our powder foundation. I typically use it with our powder to give me more coverage and a really matte finish, but it's not like wet at all like a normal liquid. Just like a soft powdery, but not like powdery. Does that make sense? Like it doesn't look like powder on your face. It's a really hard thing to explain. Okay, let me wipe this lip exfoliator off my lips. The liquid foundation is effortless to apply. There we go. Now I can blend that actually into my lips now that I don't have lip exfoliator on. What lip look should we do with this? So if I use self tanner, will I need to go up with the BB cream? It depends how much. Are you using cream or bisque right now, Becca? If you're using cream, then definitely. But if you're using bisque, you shouldn't. Because even when I get tan in the summer, I don't personally go all the way to honey. Which is the next color in the BB cream. I just stick with the same color because I feel like the BB cream like does still blend in with your normal skin color, if that makes sense. So even if I get a little bit of color, it's fine. I need a brush. This brush we would get. Have you ever tried a foundation with color correction? Do you think it would cover up? Do you think it would cover up the color correction? I'm trying to find a new foundation. Oh, you're saying if you have like acne spots or dark circles, that type of thing? You can definitely use the concealer for any of that. Is that what you mean? Okay, so I'm just going to use Velour powder as well. And use our powder puff brush. And this, for most of the part, I'm just going to use like, literally, I'm just using a tiny bit. Just to kind of set my makeup. Because I get very oily. If I don't use any kind of powder, I will get really oily throughout the day. But if you don't get oily and or don't like a matte finish, you don't need to use a powder with the liquid foundation. Get a lot from my nose. Okay. This like color matches perfectly. I don't know if you can tell, but definitely in mirror, it matches like perfectly. I love that. I'm gonna start getting my tan on. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, the pad that this comes with. So as you see, it doesn't completely get rid of my acne scars that are down there. So I'm just gonna use this pad and then get rid of those with the powder. You're on fire today? There's 210, not 20,000. Okay, there we go, covering that bad boy. Yeah, Sandy, the concealer I know covers acne, covers dark circles on many different people. So yes, definitely our skin perfecting concealer. If you want help with which color, definitely send me a picture in natural lighting. I wouldn't say the foundation alone is going to do that because it's not full coverage. I'm just going to get a little bit extra to get nice and close under my eyes. Okay. Got that. Let's get some bronzer and highlighter on. Is that what we should do? Yeah, might as well get a little more color, right? Kind of cool. Okay. Let's use some Sunset bronzer with my blusher brush. Here it is. I was like, if only 20,000. Maybe look for a sec. So just kind of give me a little bit of definition, if you can see that difference. Not like a real contour or anything, it's just kind of like my daily little color and definition. Yes, I know, beautiful and summery, thank you. Definitely feel summery. I got my tan on. I love these spring summery colors. What are we doing? Let's do some highlight. Oh, what are we doing to my lips? Nobody told me. I've just been using the spray on my arms and my face and my neck. My legs, I don't really wear shorts yet, so I was like, who cares? Okay, let's do some iridescent highlighter. Thank you, Megan, me too. I'm Mercedes. Okay, so let's use our fan brush, Rosario, and iridescent. Get some on there and get some highlight right here. Can you see that way that glows? Love it. I thought, yeah, I did both sides of the nose. Did you look away for a sec? I did it really quick, but I did do both sides of the nose. Dark red lip. No, I do have to leave the house, and I don't like red. I only do it if I'm not planning on leaving the house. Oh, I love it. Sentimental liquid lipstick. Is your foundation brush long or short, and what does the handle say? Is it long or short? Can you see that size? I think it's a good size. Not too big. Not like tiny. Definitely not short. Like our powder puff brush is definitely shorter than this, if you can see that. But it's like the same length as our blusher brush. It says unique and liquid foundation brush. Lavish? What? Oh, that's this lavish. It's been a while since I've used lavish. Pink or brown together? Are you saying use brown? Sorry, I know there's always typos. I was like, are you saying using brown on lips? Cause I always love, you know, a liner bonbon combo, but I also don't want to be boring. Cause sometimes I'm boring with my lip colors. But I do always love, you know, pouty with raspberry cheesecake. Do you think well to do lipstick with the cover pumps? I think I did that once a while ago, like a very long time ago. I didn't think I loved it, but I don't think it looked bad. You know, you did it like an ombre is how I did it. Red velvet cheesecake. I haven't done that in a while. That's like what I used to use all the time. Nude lips with pink liner. Liner with lippy. Could just do just lippy. I'm trying to think of other combos right now. I was gonna think of something. Oh, brown. I do like our brown. Where's brown? A brown eyeliner, which seems weird. Prim with Victoria's Cream Shadow. It's a good brown lip. All three of those. Oh, I don't know which three you're saying. I'm sorry. I hate how delayed the comments are. Sometimes I'm not sure which one. But I'm glad you love whatever you have. Yeah, both of those come and never seem together. Oh, yeah. I've done it before. It's kind of how you, I mean, it's just like a nice ombre. Should we do brown, pink? Okay, let's give a couple combos, and then, I don't know. Let's do a liner bonbon combo as one of them. So give me a heart for that. Give me a like for this. And give me a flower if you want one of those, and then maybe we can decide which gloss. Maybe those are the three choices. I can always use these glosses together too. So which ones? Okay, did I say heart and then like? Oh God. I think I said heart, right? and light for this one. And then flowers for a gloss. Of course you guys are going to even this up. It's going to be like tied. What time is it? How long have we been on here? I don't even know. It's probably later than these. Oh, thank you, Michelle. Hi. Light for brown is what I said? Okay. I don't know what I see the most of. I feel like it's been a while since I did brown. Oh, I'm seeing some more likes coming through. Seen a lot of likes. Well, this is kind of easy because barely anybody wants a gloss, so that makes at least one like thing out. Yeah, Michelle, we'll have lots of fun. I can't wait. If you don't know, this morning, this is why I'm kind of in an extra happy mood. My husband can come to convention. We just booked his ticket today too, so he's coming. I'm so excited. Convention's like if you're not with Unique or whatever. It's in August. It's a yearly gathering basically. Okay, let's do this combo then. Since I think I see most like the Hilton that's like right there. Whichever Hilton's like right across, like not on the water. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is Prim eyeliner, which you can use on your lips because all our eyeliners and lip liners look the same and they're the same, just different colors. So you can use them interchangeably. And put just a little bit of Bon Bon on because my lips feel a little dry in the middle. So just our clear Bon Bon. Oh, just give me a little bit of moisture too. Awesome. Everything's so close, so it'll be nice. Okay, and then let's get, what is it? Victorious to put in the middle. Oh goodness, dropping the cap. Okay, blend that in. Of course my nails are so long that it gets all stuck in my nail. Of course, whatever. Wipe that all off. And then put this in the middle for a nice matte ombre lip. Except don't try to talk when you do this. It doesn't work out easily. This is palette 3 on my eyes. Just slightly blending it in. I love that lip combo. And when you do an ombre lip like this too, it makes your lips look fuller by doing a dark liner. Let me just add a little bit extra. So you can do any dark and light colors. That'll just make your lips look just a little bit fuller by doing it that way. Okay, is that fun? Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Felicia. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you, Danielle. Okay, so yeah, I'll go through the colors I used in palette 3 again. So I used a little bit of Determined, this color, like right on my brow bone. You can barely see it now. It made the pink that I use, this Tickled, just transition better into that. And then Smitten on the lid. And that's it. And then I did white eyeliner on the waterline to make my eyes just pop and appear bigger. I just love it, especially in the springtime. I love doing that. And then black liquid liner for my wings, of course, and Unique's 3D Fiberlash Mascara. And you can get that. Oh, I just dropped everything. And you can get the mascara and a palette of your choice, any one of our 5 palettes and any one of our 11 eyeliners in this month's Kudos, which is a $19 savings, which is awesome because who doesn't want to save money? I know, I like this. Fun, simple spring look. Should have been quicker, but you know I get way too busy talking. If you guys have any questions, I'll wait a second to see if you guys have any, but you can definitely message me at any questions at any point. If you need a color match, just send me a picture of natural lighting. So like right now I'm sitting right in front of a window. That's perfect lighting for me to help you with your color. Indoor fluorescent lighting is just typically hard for me to see, or your true shade. And if you want to know what type of foundation combo and stuff's best for you, just tell me kind of about your skin. More dry, more oily? Do you like a matte finish? Do you not? Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Kirsten, sorry. Thank you, Rochelle. Thank you, Deanna. I think I'm gonna get off though. If you guys have any questions, definitely message me. You can get everything at kaylasbeautytalk.com. If you are interested in joining my awesome team too, you can join there as well. And I'll talk to you guys all later. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.